Thank you for joining me. This is Erin Mathiason. I'm a longtime Denver yoga teacher, and I'm here today to give you some alternatives, some fixes to child's pose. If you find that it's not quite as comfortable, as easeful and comfortable, that is, as you'd like it to be. So you know that child's pose is considered the universal pose of rest in yoga, and I'll demonstrate child's pose as it's often done before moving into some alternatives for you. So you might be bringing big toes to touch, widening your knees just wider than your hips, and then lowering down, lowering forehead onto your mat, arms stretched out in front of you. Now there are so many reasons why this may or may not be comfortable for your body. And so let's start by talking about ankles and feet. If your ankles and feet aren't so comfortable here, you could get a blanket. And you might fold it up a bit or keep it flat, but place the blanket roll or the flat blanket right underneath your ankles, supporting your feet as well. And then try the pose again. And that can add ease for ankles, for feet. Now, if it's your knees that aren't as comfortable and easeful as you'd like here in child's pose, roll up a blanket and then place that blanket roll at the very back of your knees. And so, big toes still touch, and then place the blanket right at the crease, back crease of your knees. And then when you sit back, notice how I've created more space for the comfort of my knees here. So that might be the alternative for you. Now, if you find that your forehead doesn't quite comfortably reach your mat, or if there's too much pressure on your forehead, alternatives, you could place a block under your forehead, or if a block isn't nearby, make two fists. Stack one fist on top of the other, rest your forehead on your uppermost fist. And if you've tried all of these and you're thinking, child's pose still isn't comfortable and easeful for my body, then try turning this over. Coming down onto your back, hugging your knees in. Because really, this is the very same pose, but without the pressure on knees, on ankles, on tops of the feet. And so that might be the alternative for you. And so I hope these few minor adjustments can make your child's pose feel even more easeful, more restful for your body. Thanks for watching today.